New Oil Cop, you're around, get me to the northeast Texas area.
Redstone traffic, Skyhawk 5057, departing to the north from 35 Redstone. Oh my. Oh! Yeah. That time of day.
Don't worry, I have a flight after this one. Keep climbing to 9200 though.
Okay.
Remember Huntsville is airspace 34, right?
Yes.
Top.
Huntsville approaching Skyhawk 52057, Redstone, 1,700 feet. VFR flight following to the northeast practice area, 057.
Squawk 0142,
Okay. Hold on just a second, my phone is really low. You got the airplane?
I got it.
Okay, so which one is my phone?
Check that one, check this knob here on your right side, and then check these two up here. That's your ICS and total. Oh, if you're trying to change the volume, this is... You can... 3200, 52057. We're going to be walking at 3500 and resume navigation to northeast 52057. Ready?
Yeah, I couldn't hear them. Really low. I've got control.
You got control?
Yeah. Traffic out of your turn, slow clock, 6 miles, opposite directions in Cherry and 7,800, descending at 6,000. Provide to Mike, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles opposite direction, citation climbing out of
Is there a checklist you can knock out? Make sure you're always thinking about knocking that out, okay?
Okay.
That's the Huntsville approach, 636 south, like, we checked it's 5 left. Good point.
Number 36 Charlie, left and right deviations approved, maintain 6, correction 5,000.
5,000, left and right approved, 636 south.
Juliet Alpha, going to maintain 10,000, traffic on factor.
Great. So, 1,500.
Back to Mike, traffic on factor.
Down. And accelerate. Pull our throttle back. About 2,200. Yep, it overheated already.
some news.
Remain present, beacon code, change of last frequency approved today.
Okay, we looking pretty trimmed out.
November 4 Juliet Alpha, turn left on course.
And I can't see. Is that the Toyota plant over
Yep.
there? Okay.
You can fly us dead north.
Yep.
And yeah.
Departure commuter 4325, 2.1, climbing 5,000. G'day.
Meter 4325, Huntsville departure radar contact, climb maintain 10,000.
10,000, commuter 4325.
Number 4 Juliet Alpha, contact Memphis Center 120.8, good day.
We're just gonna go straight level, just letting it kind of cool off a little bit.
Okay.
Number 52 Mike, do you want to do the full procedure RNAV or you want vectors to final? 52 Mike, roger, expect that. Fly heading a 110. Meter 4325, turn right, clear direct Livingston.
Roger at Livingston, commuter 4325.
Okay, well,
616.
what's the first thing you should do before you start doing maneuvers?
First thing we're going to do is we're going to do some clearing turns.
Okay.
We'll do our first clearing turn to the left because on the off chance that there's something overtaking us, they should overtake us on the right.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to turn. I'm going to ask you to look to your side.
Okay.
Okay, and we're clearing to the left. We'll do 90 to the left. Got all our lights on.
November 52 Mike, center maintain 4,000.
And I don't see anything.
I didn't see anything new.
We'll clear back to the north.
The show maintaining 3,500.
Okay, I don't see anything either. And let me check my little iPad here.
So if one guy behind us, we'll wait for him to pass. He should be well above us, but just to be safe.
Okay. You got him? I don't have him.
Commuter 4325, contact Memphis Center 1.
No, but there he is right there.
Okay.
Flight 15, commuter 4325, g'day.
And he's 2,600 feet above us, correct?
Mike, turn left heading 090.
Well, it may help because you think they didn't turn on.
November 36 Charlie.
It didn't turn, it's not on.
3,000.
So maintain 3,000, 636 Charlie.
Am I supposed to hold or is it just a simple
Just
push?
press it and then there should be some blue lights coming on. A little Sentry Eagle.
I can't tell, but
Okay.
doesn't look like. Okay. Well, we got mines.
Ah, jeez.
Okay, when you're ready, we can get.
All right. So we will do, we'll start with slow flight.
Yep, you want to do clean or dirty first?
Let's do clean first.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we've cleared the area.
Number 52 Mike, 5 miles southwest on approach, fix turn left heading 030, maintain.
Yeah, just make sure you're not climbing. See how?
Approach at Huntsville Executive Airport.
We're going to bring the throttle back to 1600, and we are going to maintain our altitude with the pitch.
Okay.
So throttle comes back to 600. Pull back. As the speed comes down, then we start to maintain the altitude with the throttle and airspeed with the pitch.
So what else are we talking?
65, 70.
Okay.
November 36 Charlie, Decatur Airport, 12 o'clock, 14 miles.
There we are.
Looking, 636 Charlie.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's actually really around 62.
Okay. But I thought you said that you wanted it higher than that to avoid the stall warning horn. coming on.
62 will still get you. Just 65 and 70 is fine, but 62 to 65 is a good kind of range to hit back on. You also have to remember all aircraft are slightly different when it comes to the stall horn.
Okay.
But we're well above it, the stall horn in this regime here.
Okay.
Okay. And what should your RPM be?
Well, I think we're
getting to slow flight, right?
yeah.
So what's your RPM?
We start at 1600.
Okay.
But then when your speed slows down, then you maintain your speed with the pitch and your altitude with the throttle.
Okay, so are we maintaining altitude though?
Okay, well, now we're not because I was concentrating on answering your question.
Yeah.
Number 52 Mike, you can cancel off Army in the air via the GC on the ground, change the visor frequency approved.
Remember,
About 2,000 though.
yeah, 2000 holds altitude.
Cancellation received, squawk VFR.
Okay.
So when you slow down, just because you hit your speed does not mean you keep your RPM. You have to power up to 2000.
Okay.
And Huntsville approach, Skyhawk 13 kilo.
All right, let me try this again.
Alright, last
I'm just
one
gonna
on 118.
pull throttle up to.
And 13 kilo, go ahead.
We're gonna head back inbound to International.
Number 3 kilo, roger. Information, Romeo turn at Huntsville. Resume on navigation for now.
Resume on navigation at Huntsville and we'll get Romeo 13 kilo.
Who was the other aircraft calling?
Alrighty. So here we are. Now we're gonna throttle back. 16. So we're gonna pitch to maintain altitude.
Number 56 Echo Papa Huntsville approach, Huntsville altimeter 299.
Okay, here comes your speeds. Increase to 2000.
36 right.
There you go. So once you get close, once you start nearing that 65, 62 range, you want to adding back that power to hold that 3,500.
Okay.
We'll be
And make sure you,
switching IFR for a 50 roll.
okay, never mind. You're good.
Number 36 Charlie, Roger, IFR cancellation received, squawk VFR, change
A little bit more power, I think it's just because it's a hot day. That's why.
Number 56 Echo Papa, you copy that? Huntsville altimeter 29901, information Romeo current, and you can expect runway 3.
Give me a right turn heading 090.
Right turn 090. And I don't see anything.
I don't need it.
Right turn 090.
Keep that nose up because you see how we're gaining speed. Remember, standard rate. Relying on that pink line down under because
To the first notch, right? Or all the way to the end?
right there,
Yes,
right there.
November 56 Echo Papa is currently at 2,500.
And if you're having, keep that nose up. You see how we're gaining speed?
Information Romeo current, expect
Okay.
runway 36 right.
If it's too much, add some back trim.
1 and expect runway 36 right. November 56 Echo Papa.
Keep slowing us down. See how you're still climbing?
Yeah.
Power back to 16. And then I'll gradually drop us. And then just, there you go. Okay, you see how the speed's starting to come back up? Oh, the altimeter is starting to get to 3,500.
Yes.
Slowly start adding to 2,000 again. There you go. See how that works now?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do a power on stall.
Power on stall. So we're going to pull the throttle back to 1600, let our speed drop to 55. At 55, we're going to add full power and right rudder and pull back heels to the sky. Right?
Okay.
All right. So we'll pull back to 1600. We will let our airspeed drop down to.
And Huntsville approach, Skyhawk 13 kilo has Romeo.
13 kilo, Roger.
Come on, airspeed.
Pitch that nose up.
Alright, and full throttle.
Keep that nose coming up. Keep that nose up. Keep that nose up. Keep it above 20. Keep that right rudder in. Keep that right. Hold that red button. Hold that red button. Hold it. There you go.
Oh!
It's a safety feature, but it's fine. Keep going. Keep going. Keep that nose up. Keep that nose up. Keep that right rudder.
Approach November 56 Echo Papa.
Oh, is that the stall?
Nope.
Okay.
56 Echo Papa, roger.
I have control.
You have control.
Skyhawk 13 kilo.
I hate this autopilot sometimes. It's a safety feature to where if you put it into something dangerous, you'll recover from.
Okay.
Remember, when you go full power, what turning tendencies start kicking in a lot?
The left turning tendencies.
Yep. So, I need you to keep that right rudder pressed as we speed up, okay?
Okay.
And you have to keep, because we are full power, you have to keep,
Aircraft doing the radio check on the ground at Decatur. It's coming in very static.
you have to keep it above 20 to slow down sufficiently.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll show you the fast method, but don't do it this way. So, I'm getting us pointing north, right?
Okay.
I'm pitching up. And feel my rudders. Like, you can get on my rudders.
Roger.
And just feel what I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
So you see I'm slowing down, but I'm still relatively able to maintain within margin.
Yes.
Those 55, full power. Get that right rudder in. Pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Pitch up, pitch up. Keeping that nose up, keeping that nose up. You see how I'm adding more right rudder?
Yes.
There we go, 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 there we go. That's the stall now. You feel that brake?
Okay.
That brake, it's not the... Let me level off.
Okay.
It's not like the power on where it's a very defined stall.
Okay.
This one is a very, boom, you feel the drop because we have full power. And all the recovery is just lowering the nose level. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, I'm bringing us back down to 3,500.
Okay.
I'm going to turn us to the left.
I thought I did that, but okay.
Well, what happened was, you're not holding back long enough, above 20, to slow down. Hold this button while you do it because that makes sure the autopilot doesn't engage.
Okay.
But you have to keep it above, or otherwise it's going to start gaining speed again.
Okay.
If it's too hard, add some back trim. Just know that you have back trim in.
Okay.
Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
36 left.
You want to take control and get us doing 18 left?
Sure.
I mean 180.
Okay.
You have control?
I have control.
You got control.
So keep turning to 180 then.
Yep.
Okay.
And then once you're on 180, you can get re-established into slow flight.
Okay. Now you said on here the standard rate is to the first notch.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Well, you are right now. That's standard rate.
Okay. All right, we're at 180.
Okay. Going to slow flight clean.
Huntsville approach 1643 Tango, waiting 9500. Number 1643 Tango, Huntsville approach, Huntsville altimeter 29901. 901.
Pitch to nose.
Meter 4284 to center maintain.
Here comes 62 power.
Throttle.
Yep. Get that right, Rudder.
Maintain 6000.
You feel that yaw to the left?
Yeah.
And then lower that nose. You see how we're getting too fast?
We're gaining.
No, we're getting too slow.
Okay,
There you
yes.
go. Okay. And then power back just a hair, just because we climbed a little bit.
And Commuter 4284 requesting left deviation for a build up 12 o'clock. Commuter 4284 approved as requested, just maintain 6000.
Okay.
Left deviation 6000, Commuter 4284. Bearing treble 9 Sierra Kilo, Huntsville approach,
I'm just waiting until we get closer to 3,500 before we start.
Okay.
How are you having to use a lot of energy right now to keep the nose up?
No.
Okay. Okay, here comes 3,500. Power back to 15. Keep that nose up though. Power back to 15, right rudder. Oh, just tap the rudder. Okay, pitch the nose up. Once you see 55, full power. And then when you go full power, add that right rudder, okay?
Yes. 55,
Full power. And then pitch that nose high above 20. Hold that red button, there we go. Keep it right there, right there, right there. Yep, right there, just keep it right there, just keep it right there. You just need to hold that, just hold it right there. There's the stall, push the nose level, push it below, and then start climbing though. start the climb to show that you recovered.
Okay.
That's how they know that you recovered, but you get the idea.
Would you? Okay.
You can level off as soon as you can.
Okay, but okay.
So the point of the stall is that you can show you can get into it and you can recover properly.
Okay.
Just pointing the nose down does not mean it's done. You have to show that you've recovered, aka you're climbing at, say, VY again.
99358 Huntsville
Okay,
approach
but-
altimeter 2991, say intentions.
Yep.
Okay. I was under the impression that when you have the brake,
Yep.
you level the wings, and then you start to pull out of the.
Yes, but you already did that.
Okay. I was under the impression that the wings aren't level, but all right.
Now, you have to look outside because that will be your best cue.
Okay.
Get it down, and then establish a VY again.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, let's try that one more time.
2991 and 0121.
All right.
So make sure you're level in cruise before we get into slow flight.
Okay. So we are.
Yeah.
Appears to be level. You want to turn around, or are we good?
Yeah, we can turn around.
Okay.
To the right.
To the right.
Yeah. Just so that we don't go towards Huntsville Executive.
Okay.
Yeah, the recovery is, you have to show that you can get in and out of the stall safely with the recovery. You can get into it now, right? You felt that brake, right?
Yes.
You're not fully done until you are confirmed three things.
Approach on altimeter 2991, depart 1 from direct to Nikki.
Positive rate of climb, and then positive that you've actually climbed that.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Those are the three aspects that you have to meet or show that you have met that you're climbing. Give me another, go 36 right?
Southwest Fayetteville Airport at 3000 and when you got redstone in sight. We'll let you know when you have redstone in sight. Thank you. 9258. Skyhawk 0.
What's your altitude?
Before at or above 3,500 for traffic underneath you.
Is that for us?
I didn't hear.
Delta 2474, center maintain 3,000.
I didn't hear him.
Skyhawk 057,
Oh.
VFR at or above 3,500.
VFR at 3,500, 52057.
That's 3,500 or above for Skyhawk 057.
Sorry, 3,500 or above, 52057.
Skyhawk 358, maintain VFR at or below 3,000.
He's knowing him.
Okay. Okay. So
Hold this heading for now.
F358 at or above below 3,000.
Just hold this altitude.
Approach Cessna 6466 Tango with VFR request.
Number 6466 Tango, Huntsville approach, Huntsville altimeter 30, correction 2991, say request.
Altimeter 2991, 6466 Tango would like VFR flight following to Collegedale. That's Kilo Foxtrot Golf uniform at 3,500. And just departed off of Fayetteville.
No, watch
Number
altitude.
66 Tango, contact Memphis Center 128.1.
Don't let us drop.
Take my airspace, I'll help you out.
128.1, 6466 Tango.
2815.
2815.
Jet Share 945, Huntsville departure, squawk 5662, Huntsville altimeter 2991.
yeah, the traffic.
Nope. Watch your altitude.
But we're.
Give us more power.
Jet Share 945, radar contact 3 miles northwest of Decatur Airport, stay altitude.
Yeah, it's back to 3,600. You don't let your altitude drop.
Radar cleared to
If we
India Airport.
hold 3,600.
0,000, expect flight level 400 in 10 minutes.
Okay. Still don't have them?
Nope.
Okay.
You should be passing behind, but we'll still.
Showing passes. Yeah.
2474,
Yep.
International Airport, 1 o'clock, 18 miles. Number 56 Echo Papa, turn right heading 080.
Right, 080, November 56 Echo Papa.
Meter 4284, turn left heading 190 vectors visual.
Sorry, say again for Commuter 4284.
Commuter 4284, flighting 190 vectors visual.
Hitting 190, Commuter 4284.
November 057, delete altitude restriction.
Delete altitude restriction, 057. Okay.
358, delete altitude restriction.
So, now what do you want me to do?
Restriction for 800 by there.
Probably what happened is it was a little bit too loose and it started creeping. Have to maintain your altitude.
Okay.
Don't, even if it starts trending down, do something about it. Don't let it go over 100, okay?
Okay.
Okay, when you're ready, let's at 3,600, let's go into slow flight clean.
Okay. Power back to 16.
And look outside, bring that nose up. That's going to help you slow down and maintain altitude.
Keep the nose on the horizon.
That's 2424, contact target.
Bring it up to 2.
Okay.
Jet Share 945, contact Memphis Center 120.8, good day.
And when you're ready, initiate power on stall.
Okay. We're going to bring the power back to 16.
Watch your heading.
And at 55. Full.
There's the stall.
Oh, whoa. What happened there?
You won't coordinate it.
Shit.
Power back, 2200. You did full power, and you're not including enough right throttle. Left turning. Turn us right 180.
Right, 180.
Have to keep that right throttle in. Have to.
Okay, I thought I was.
That is the beginning of a spin.
Yes.
Meter 4284, descend and maintain 5,000.
Descend and maintain 5,000, Commuter 4284.
Have to, and the easiest way you're going to know, don't pitch it up that, you can't pitch it up that high. Keep it at 30, above, I keep it above 20.
34, turn right heading.
Because then that gives me nice and level, but it's not too extreme. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Above 20. You should not need any more than, you should not be entering 30 degrees angle of attack. That's too much and too extreme. Keep it above 20. All we need is speed to slow down.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, that makes sense.
Okay?
That makes sense. Okay.
So again, just slow flight clean again.
Okay.
Okay, and then one more thing. Power back to 1500. Because I don't know if you've been noticing, every time we slow down, we keep climbing. That usually means we still have too much energy for what we're trying to target, okay?
Okay.
So let's find a nice whole number to start with, just because it makes it makes it easier to track what we're doing. And make sure that
You mean a whole number of altitude?
yeah, full altitude.
3,000, Commuter 4284.
Okay, 3,500.
Okay.
Power back to 1,500. Pitch that nose up. Power back just a bit.
Skyhawk 6 Echo Papa, make a straight and approach runway 36 right.
Straight in, 436 flight, November 56 Echo Papa.
What it probably was you just pulled back a little bit too fast. That's why we climbed. It's meant to be slow flight. Just go into it nice and slow. Slow is what is the best way to deal with this stuff, okay?
Okay.
When you're ready, we can go straight into the power on stall.
Okay, so we'll bring the power.
Yep, hold that hold that red button.
The big 58 has the field side.
November 358, Roger Spark VFR, change the visor frequency approved today.
Right throttle.
VFR, frequency approved.
Keep it level. Right throttle. Keep it more, above 20, above 20, above 20. Right, about Still, and just hold, keep that nose up, keep that nose up, keep that nose up, keep that nose up, keep that right throttle, keep that right throttle. There you go, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up, keep it up. Feel the shake, there we go.
There we go. And
Gain speed, pitch that nose for VY.
you've got a positive rate of climb.
Okay, and then are we positively gaining altitude?
Yes, we're positive.
Okay, level off.
4284, right to Clifford approach runway.
There you go, much better. Does that make sense still?
Yes.
See how easy it is if you're not pitching all the way up high?
600.
Keep it at 20. You're going to need to hold it back more, but it makes it a lot easier to hit your points, okay? Any questions on that?
Right to left, 3
No.
Does that make sense still?
Yes.
So 1500, slowly bring the nose up.
Okay.
Because if you do it too fast, it's almost like joking it on landing, you climb.
Okay.
So just slowly, and then as you start seeing your altitude wanting to drop, pitch up to hold.
Okay.
Have to keep a scan going.
Okay.
43 Tango?
Level over 4000.
Let's get back down, but okay.
Okay. Let's get into slow flight 40.
Approach reef
Okay. Let's get up to 4,000.
Echo Papa. 56 Echo Papa.
And
Commander 4284, traffic has you in sight.
nothing there. We're good over here. Lights are all on. So we'll go to slow flight 30. So the first thing we'll do is we're going to bring back to 1500.
1500, change to 15.
1500, pitch the nose, add our first notch of flaps when we're below 110. When we're below the right arc, we're going to add our second notch of flaps. As we approach 62, we'll add our third notch of flaps.
Okay.
7.6, get it.
Okay. I don't see anything out there.
They're good.
I don't see anything on the screen. So let's bring it back to 16, 15.
1500, there we go.
And we can
Don't bring that nose up quite yet.
add our first notch of flaps though.
Okay, here comes a second. You can get your next notch. Because remember, hill is not as extreme. Why? Because we have flaps, right?
Yes.
So you can get full flaps on these. A little bit too slow. Make sure we're getting around 52 range. There you go. Remember, because we have flaps, don't have to have as high as an angle of attack.
Yes.
Okay. Good. Comfortable. Okay, let's do the hold the red button. Keep holding. Just keep holding it during these. The autopilot is annoying.
Okay.
When you're ready, let's pitch for 65 and then power back to 1500, pitch for 65.
Power back to 1500, pitch for 65.
As if we're coming into land.
Okay.
Pitch for 65. Keep that nose coming down, keep that nose coming down. Keep it coming down, keep it coming down. Okay. Once you hit 65,
then we bring the nose to the horizon.
There you go. And just bring it to the right there, right about there. That's all you need to do. And then get ready to work the recovery though, but just keep it just keep it level, keep the autopilot over, just give that nose. There we go. A little bit more nose. A little bit more nose, a little bit more nose. Just a tail. There we go. A little bit. Yep. Keep the wings level as best you can. Just.
I didn't know. That wasn't it.
Power back. Power idle.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Break cover, full power.
Okay.
Full power, false notch flaps. Tonus at 360. Power off, stall. Probably should make it more explicit, but you're mimicking as if you're landing. So, hold the power.
Turn to the north or stay east, or stay west.
Turn to the north.
To the north.
So remember, power off, you're mimicking as if you're coming to land. I have to pull that power, okay?
Okay. Alright.
And remember, you see how I'm talking you through this right now?
Uh-huh.
That's what you should be doing on your own.
Okay.
Okay? You can maintain 3,600.
Okay.
When you're ready, get into slow flight Dorothy.
Okay, so we're going to come back to 1500.
Yep, you're good, you're good. No, power back to 15. And wait to feel the plane needing to when you feel the plane descending, that's your cue to start adding the nose up. And then another one, you can add the flaps. You feel the plane start to descend, that's your cue to start bringing the nose up. Don't power back and bring the nose up because then you climb, because you have energy.
Okay.
So you're waiting to feel that plane wanting to descend.
Okay. Okay. So 2,000. Got that second notch of flaps.
Are you supposed to hold 62?
Yes.
No, 57.
No. Huh?
57.
57, yeah.
Remember, it's dirty, we can go slower.
And our last notch of flaps.
Power up to 2,000. Nope, just slightly below.
Okay.
That's how precise you have to be when it comes to stuff like this.
Okay.
Because if it's even slightly low, it's going to start trending. Now, it may not trend fast, but it's going to start trending. And you don't want that trend to occur.
Okay.
Okay, hold that red button. Initiate the power off, so power back to 15. Pitch for 65. Pitch a little bit more down. Okay, we drop 100 feet, power idle. Then bring it to the nose.
Nose at horizon.
And just keep it right about there. Keep that nose up, keep that nose up. Right about 10, right about 10. A little bit more, a little bit more. There's a stall.
Full power?
Nope, not.
What?
Okay, yeah.
It wasn't full power?
No. I was saying, you go to the recovery force.
Okay, so now you got me off.
Never reach for the flaps, folks. Always power, then worry about flaps. Because what ended up happening is you knocked up to 10, or at least it looked like from my perspective.
Okay.
Always power. Make sure you're starting to trend up, then you can knock that fourth notch. Because the key thing is you have to start bringing that nose up before you even worry about flaps. Otherwise you're going to hit the ground force.
Okay. I thought I'd added power, but all right.
Yeah. No, you were reaching for the flaps for somebody.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, let's do that again.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll choose whatever altitude you want to start it at.
Okay, we'll get up to 3,500.
Okay.
3,500. All right.
And when I say aim for 65, it really is just meant to descend 100 feet and then initiate. You're mimicking as if you're coming in on the landing.
Okay. So we'll bring our power back to 15.
Hold that red button as well doing this just in case the autopilot wants to engage.
Oh, we add our first notch. We can add our second notch of flaps. And 2,000.
Tax 750 Victor X, Huntsville departure on altimeter 29901, ident.
And our last notch of flaps.
Contact 3 miles north of Coleman Airport, climbing out of 3,100, and Roger just reported 2 minutes prior.
And now we're going to bring it back to idle, put the nose on the horizon, wait for the speed to drop. When we brake, we're going to add full throttle. As we start to climb, then we'll start pulling out our flaps.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have that right?
So begin a descent, because you want to mimic as if you're landing, right?
Okay.
So 1,500 descent. Once you drop 100 feet, which is going to be 3,400, then you can power idle, pitch the nose up.
Okay.
You want to show that you know why we need to practice this stuff.
Okay, so 1,500, descend 100 feet. Now we're going to pull the power to idle, and then pitch the nose up to the horizon. Keep it coordinated. Yep,
There you go.
Full power. First notch of flaps. Now we've got a positive rate of climb. Notch of flaps.
190 Kilo, contact Chattanooga, approach 125.1, good day.
Well, we're at on speed.
Roger, attention all aircraft ready to jump operations over to Coleman Airport in the next 2 minutes. For the next 5 minutes, flight pack 750 at 6,000.
Okay, we'll do one more. You can turn us 180. We'll level off at, level off at 3,400.
Okay.
We'll do one more, and then we'll make our way to Huntsville Executive for some touch and goes, okay?
Okay. To the right or to the left. You know what?
Your discretion.
When you drink, I'm gonna down this water real quick, if you don't mind.
I got you. I got control.
Yeah, the controls.
I got control. I'll sawdust it left tone.
Huntsville approach, Fremont 5893, 12.6, sending 11,000. We have Romeo. Fremont 5893, Huntsville approach, Huntsville altimeter 29091, expect visual approach, runway 36 right. 91 and 36 right, Fremont 5893.
You ready? Okay.
There we go. Okay, now I'm ready.
Okay.
I have the controls.
You got control?
I have the controls. So you said 3,400?
Yep.
Okay. So we're about 3,400.
Going to maintain 6,000.
We're going to bring the power back to 15.
5893.
And we're below the white arc. We can add our first notch of flaps. And we can add our second notch of flaps.
And aim for 57.
Okay. There's 2,000, 57. Our last notch of flaps.
57.
57?
5893,
57.
57.
Agility vector to the visual approach. Correct, Jody, Fremont 5893.
And what's happening there is you're using two small inputs. Small inputs will help you the most. If you do big ones, it's going to affect the plane small.
Okay.
So small inputs. Okay, when you're ready.
Okay, so we're going to throttle back to 15. We'll drop 100 feet, and then we'll go to idle, pull the nose to the horizon. We're going to pitch for 65. And there's 65 right thereabouts, 100 feet.
Power idle.
Power to idle, yes, thank you.
Have to bring that power you own to idle. It's a power off stall. Keep that nose up,
Oh,
Tim.
that's right.
Nope, that wasn't even the autopilot. You're letting that nose drop.
No, that was the...
No, it wasn't, because it would have said autopilot initiating. There you go.
Now we can bring that first notch of flaps up. So we've got a positive rate of climb.
Yeah.
There's no clicks there.
Yep. Yeah, I know when the autopilot, because it will say autopilot engaged.
Okay.
That's how I know. But yeah, overall, I think you get the idea. We'll probably need to do at least another flight just to hammer them in.
Okay.
When you can start making your way to Huntsville Executive.
Okay.
And you can level off here. We don't need to get any higher. just remember, you go to that process, right? Do a lot of chill flying to get that, okay?
Do a lot of, yes, yeah, oh yeah. Well, see, there's, the thing about the chair flying is I think I'm reinforcing different things than what you want to do. Okay.
Yeah.
I see MDQ over there.
Okay.
All right. No, here's MDQ.
Yep.
Okay. Oh shit, what did I do?
You can hit back. And you can do what you need to do to get us MDQ.
Huntsville approach Skyhawk 52057.
Skyhawk 52057, Huntsville approach, go ahead.
Yeah, we're going to make our way over to MDQ for a few touch and goes. 52057.
Number 057, roger. You coming back up for a flight following afterwards?
Yes, sir, we are.
Number 057, roger. Main present beacon code. Change advisor frequency approved. Good day.
Frequency approved will maintain the same beacon code. 057.
Well, that's your altitude.
93, traffic 11 o'clock, 5 miles northwest on top of Nona to the
3,000.
500. We're looking, Lima 5893.
3,000.
3,000?
Yes. Do you know why that happened?
No.
Pitch, power, trim. Pitch for the altitude you want, power, which is at 2,500, and then trim it out. Have to go through that cycle. Because you see how we climbed, we started at 3,000, and we climbed 300 feet.
We were at 3,000?
Yes.
Okay, I don't remember that, but okay.
Exactly. So that right there was a loss of situational awareness. Get us down, start descent down to 2,200.
Okay. We're going down to 2,200 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we need to get over the top to get to Huntsville Exec.
Okay.
That should have been the full start that you thought about, start the descent, and then notify them.
Okay.
And now what should you do?
Now I'm going to, how do I,
Tell me what you're going to do.
I'm going to change the radio.
Okay.
So I can call them.
Okay.
So that's 12300.
Okay.
Then
Now before we call, what should we also do?
I don't know.
What do we need to know about the...
I'll get the weather.
Okay. 1200. 1200.
At 6, visibility 104,001.
Are we going to keep flying this way?
Temperature 3, 4.
Okay, I don't know what you're asking.
2.
Where are we going?
2.
We're going there to MDQ.
Okay.
Okay.
2, 0, 0. Huntsville Executive Airport automatic weather observation 184-9er Zulu weather wind 330 at 6 visibility 104,100 scattered temperature 34 Celsius dew point 22 altimeter 29er 3 density altitude 3200.
Okay, so we're going to take, we're going to land on runway 30.
MDQ doesn't have a
35. 36.
Okay, 36.
Okay. So I should turn north, down, and then loop into 3.
How do we go from this side? Well, what traffic pattern is runway 36?
36 is left-hand traffic?
Nope.
It's right-hand traffic.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Huntsville Exec, runway 36 is right-hand traffic because all the houses on the left.
Okay.
So how do we get in this?
Okay, so we're going to cross midfield, do a teardrop down into to pattern for 36.
Okay, what's the pattern altitude of Huntsville Exec?
1,800 feet.
Okay. And what type of tail drop, a left or a right?
You know what? Can you make the call? Because right now I'm flustered, so I don't know what.
I have control.
You have control.
Huntsville Executive traffic, sky 52057. We'll 3 miles to the west maneuvering. We'll be coming in for touch and go. Huntsville Executive traffic. What do you do?
Okay.
I'm not going to tell you how to get in. I'm just going to do it.
We're gonna turn to the right.
Why?
Because we have to come in from the right.
Nope.
Okay, then I don't know what you're asking.
What pattern is 36?
Right-hand pattern.
How do we enter the right pattern?
We entered at 45 on the downwind.
Okay. So, if we go midfield over the top, runway 36, we're going over the top, left or right tail drop to enter the pattern.
We'll do a right teardrop.
Are you sure?
Cross over the top. Why are we not? No. Left. Left. Okay, yes, left.
Go hill. See where we are? We're going to go hill over the top. If we do a right tail drop, what does that do?
That puts us on left-hand traffic. Okay.
For the what runway?
For 18.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what do we need to actually
do? A left teardrop to come in right traffic for 35, yeah.
Is it 35?
36.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. How far are we from Huntsville Exec right now?
About 5 miles?
Nope. About 3.5.
3 miles, okay.
Yep. So you have control.
I have control.
And let them know that we are 3 miles inbound for touch and goes runway 36.
Huntsville Executive, traffic, Skyhawk 52057 will be crossing midfield to enter a right downwind for 35, Huntsville Executive.
Huntsville Executive traffic, Skyhawk 52057, we're going to be using runway 36. Huntsville Executive traffic. Does that have a 35?
Okay.
What altitude was the minimum altitude that we have to be at to fly midfield over the top?
The minimum?
Yes.
100, well, above pattern altitude.
Okay. The FAA, the fall aim states a specific altitude you cannot be below if you're going midfield over the top.
Oh, that I don't know, I'm sorry.
500 feet above pattern.
500 feet above pattern, okay.
So, if pattern, as you said, is pattern's at okay, so what's Huntsville Executive's field elevation?
989 feet.
Huh?
989?
Is it?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. 763.
Okay, so what is that for pattern altitude at then?
1,200, about 1,300 feet.
763 pattern.
Pattern altitude, I'm sorry, 1763 or 1,800 feet.
So 1,800. So what does that mean? The minimum we have to be?
1,300 feet.
Excuse me?
Well,
1,400?
1,200.
What's pattern?
Pattern is 1763.
Okay. So what do we have to be above?
We have to be above 1,293. 1,263.
1,263? We have to be above 1,263.
Yes.
No. 17 or 1,800. 500 feet above traffic pattern. 2,300.
Yes.
Glider away. Telephone traffic, glider away.
So do we meet that requirement?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
2 miles west of the field.
This is basic stuff that really you should have known
I know when I'm not flying.
Yeah.
Right now, and when I'm not being asked questions about it.
Here's the reality. If you can't do it while flying, there's a big... Because it's all about situational awareness, right?
Okay.
You have to be able to know where you are, where the airport is, and more importantly, how do you enter the pattern safely?
Okay.
Now, wait. Do we have enough room
No.
to get there? Okay. So what should we do for?
I'm gonna fly.
What was the first thing I told you that you should probably start doing before we get there?
Descent.
Okay. Have we descended?
No. So, okay.
Start the descent. When we were all the way back there, we crossed over there at 2600. The only reason we started descent is because I pulled back 100 RPMs. 2200 is at the minimum. I'd like to be around 23 because I don't want to be too high up.
Okay.
Huntsville Executive 52057 is maneuvering to the east for the 45 for runway 36, touch and go. Huntsville Executive traffic. We're going to descend now, right?
Yes.
So pull back the power to 1800, get us in a decent descent. The minimum we should be before we start thinking about turning is 2.5 miles.
36, Telehoven.
Are we sufficiently far enough now?
Yes.
Okay, left or right?
Left.
Okay, start your left on. And then let them know that we are maneuvering, we are 3 miles to the east, maneuvering to enter the 45 for runway 36 for touch and goes.
Oh, there's a plane right there.
Yep, I see him.
Huntsville Executive, Skyhawk 52057, maneuvering to the east, 3 miles east of the field. We're going to be entering the left. We're going to be entering the right downwind for 36. Huntsville Executive.
Telehoven traffic, Cat 4104, turning left.
What are you descending down to now?
36, Telehoven.
Now we're going down to 18.
Okay. Do you still see Huntsville Executive?
I still see the field.
Okay. Do you see where you need to be making your 45 entry into?
Telehoven traffic, Cat 4104.
I have an idea, but I'm not
What's the 45 entry based off?
Telehoven.
based off the downwind.
Okay, more specifically on the downwind.
Midfield on the downwind.
There you go.
Okay.
Traffic light. Clears right. Oklahoma. Got the landing traffic in sight, no factor. Tullahoma traffic, ladder 3 Bravo Alpha, turning final, runway 18, Tullahoma.
Yeah, it's on the 45, Tim.
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's on the 45. I have to be flying on the 45 to enter the downwind. That's the only proper way to enter. So right here, there you go, level out. Get us down to 1800. Let Huntsville Executive know that we're on the 45 for runway 36.
Huntsville Executive, Skyhawk 52057, 45 to the downwind. We'll be doing a touch and go. Huntsville Executive.
Okay. Where do we want the runway positioned on our strut?
About midway up the strut.
Okay. So start your downwind when you can accomplish that.
Okay. That looks about midway to me.
Okay.
What say you?
Really, it's 2 thirds of the strut, but either way, you're correct.
Okay.
Because you don't see this extra piece here, but you'll be fine.
Huntsville Executive, Skyhawk 52057 is downwind for 36. Huntsville Executive. Okay, we're beamed with the numbers. Power's going to come back to 16.
What did you miss?
Okay.
Jumps check.
Okay, yes. Okay. On both undercarriage, seats, straps, seat belts.
Okay,
Gump
now.
check is complete. Landing taxi lights are on. So now.
To do that as soon as you get into the downwind, or even before.
Okay. Huntsville Executive, Skyhawk 52057 is turning right base 436, Huntsville Executive. 15, nose comes down. Add that second notch of flaps.
How are you looking?
As far as I think
500.
Okay, we've got
Tim, can we make the runway?
no, we can't make the runway from here, no.
So what should you be doing?
So add some power. Huntsville Executive, Skyhawk 52057 is turning final 436, Huntsville Executive.
What's your speed?
Okay, we're a little high. I'll add that last notch of flaps. Push the nose down. Pitch for 65.
Huntsville Exec traffic, lane 58664, 10 miles to the west. Huntsville Exec.
Okay, we've got the runway made. We can pull the throttle all the way out. In the green, 55, 13. Oh, I did feel that come down. That's interesting.
Would you call that a stable approach?
I mean, I would, but I'm going to assume that you wouldn't.
No.
Okay.
Do you see what you did wrong
No.
on the final? Did you
No.
notice how we went very high?
Okay.
On your base, you get down to 55 knots until I noted it.
Okay.
Remember, A5, once you pull the power position for A5 on the downwind, 75 on base, 65 on final, have to keep the nose coming down.
Okay.
You have to keep the nose coming down. Otherwise, you're going to stay way too high, and then it may work here where you can drop in, but you felt how you had to do that joke at the last minute?
Uh-huh.
If you timed that wrong, you do a tail strike and we got bigger issues now. Have a standard, stable approach is one where you are nice and even and don't have to make drastic changes on final. Okay, you shouldn't need to do with large power, you should not have to do any other technique. It should be a nice level 3-degree descent.
Okay. Huntsville Executive, traffic, Skyhawk 52057 is turning right, crosswind for 35, touch and go, Huntsville Executive.
Is it 35?
36, Huntsville Executive. 35 is ingrained in my head now.
Yep. Oh, I have a way to fix that. You can.
Huntsville Exec traffic, 664, 3 miles to 4 miles to the west. We'll clear out the midfield for a downwind, 436, looking for traffic.
Are you at the right traffic pattern altitude?
All too high.
Have to start leveling off before you hit your altitude, Tim. Come on.
Huntsville Executive, Aerostar 700 Bravo Zulu on a 3-mile final runway 36.
Okay, Huntsville Executive, Skyhawk 52057 is right downwind for 36, Huntsville Executive. So, should I let them land, or?
We'll see.
Executive traffic, Skyhawk 513 Echo is 3 miles to the northeast, inbound on the 45 to the right downwind for runway 36, Huntsville Executive. Huntsville Executive traffic, Aerostar 700
Okay.
Zulu on a...
Are we close or far?
On the runway 35.
I think we're close. I think we're about right.
Nope, too far. Take it a little bit to the right. Because there's a guy here that's about to join us on 45 that I hope he sees us. Huntsville Executive, Transcat 52057 is on right downwind runway 36. Watch out for traffic on 45.
Yeah, we got you inside here.
Okay, the Mooney's landing, so he's no factor.
Okay. I see him.
There's another one that's going to be flying midfield over the top.
I don't see them.
We don't see them yet, and there's another one from the north.
Okay. So is that about right?
A little closer. Well, about 2/3, at least for me, 2/3 of the strut. Even if you were using 1/2, you would still be too far.
Executive, Skyhawk 38 Echo.
Plus,
you're right downwind for 36, have the other downwind traffic in sight, Huntsville Executive.
that's also not helping. I have control.
You have the control.
664 with crossing midfield.
Hunter.
Nothing traffic in sight. I'm doing a 380 and we'll come back across.
Huntsville Executive, Transcat 52057, we're breaking up from the downwind, going around, and we'll be maneuvering on the 45. Does not help if you are dropping 300 feet on the downwind, Tim.
I got you.
Everything else is okay. Loss of altitude is not good. Does that make sense?
Yes.
You want to call it a day and make our way back home?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. Huntsville Executive, Transcat 52057, we're going to be making our way out to the west, Huntsville Executive traffic. Your situational awareness. No matter what I am saying.
58664, crossing midfield and TPA for a downwind for a 3.
There they go.
Yep.
Traffic in sight.
No matter what the situation is, no matter what I am saying, you must maintain your situational awareness. Because that is going to get you killed. Okay? I know there's a lot of things to keep track of when flying. Trust me, I know. Still not an excuse. Okay? Does that make sense, though?
I'm sorry, say again?
It is not an excuse
No.
that you get saturated.
It's not that. It's just...
But here's the other thing. You can't freeze up.
Okay.
You can't. You have to develop a process. My process is, if I am ever task saturated, is what we just did. Break off, because there's a lot of people that also want to use this.
Downwind, 36.
And get into an area where it's nice and calm, and then reevaluate and recoup.
Okay.
They never push a bad landing. Okay? Have to always be checking your altitude.
Skyhawk 3 at Echo's turning final.
I don't care if you're not listening to a single word that I'm saying. As long as we are holding our altitude and our speeds, I do not care if you do not hear a single word that I say. As long as you are holding our proper altitude and speeds to make a safe landing, that's all that matters. I will hawk at you for what, because that's why we have the debriefs, right? But you have to maintain that in all aspects. That's why if we're climbing, like do you see how right now I'm talking? I'm probably listening to half the things that I'm saying, because I'm checking to make sure that I'm actually holding altitude and holding a heading. Give me a minute. Huntsville Skyhawk 52057.
Say request.
We're making our way back to Redstone Army Airfield 52057.
Skyhawk 057, roger. Skyhawk 057, squawk VFR frequent change approved.
Squawk VFR frequent change approved. Good day, 52057. So, do you see how with that, even when I was doing that, because he says frequency change, I started descending because I put the nose down, because I don't want to do his airspace. We'll keep it right on hill. Have to. Now, here's what helps, right? Do you know what helps you not lose situational awareness? Is knowing what RPMs will help you. So you're not worried about altitude, right? 2300 in cruise, 2200 when you're doing a ground reference, 2100 in the pattern, 24, 23 to 25 when you're actually going on the cross country, right? Knowing those RPMs, 1800 to descend, knowing those RPMs means all you have to do is match what those RPMs are and you'll begin a descent.
Okay.
Right?
Class D airspace is not active. CTAF frequency 126.905. Runway 1735, caution, several raised spots up to 1 inch high and 3 to 4 inch in diameter. Redstone Army Airfield, control tower is closed. Weather at 1855 Zulu, automated observation, wind 330 at 3, visibility 10, 5,000 scattered, temperature 34, dew point 23, altimeter 2990, pressure altimeter.
See how I stopped talking there? That's because I'm waiting to hear if somebody's coming out. Okay? You have to keep the situational awareness. Because no matter what, if you can't keep that, all other maneuvers are pointless. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And remember, this is not a place of malice, this is a place of love that I want you to do well. Okay, I want you to do well. But at your experience at this, as how many flight hours you should have, you should not be getting confused with your local area. Right?
Okay, but...
How many times have you been to Huntsville before now?
Once.
Once?
Yes.
Okay, that's follow the instructors then.
Okay.
Because that's like the go-to airport for Max. On that. Does it excuse us? No. You should still know, like when we said, that's why we brief, hey, we'll go to Huntsville Exec. First thing I do when I get told I'm going to an airport that I'm unfamiliar with, traffic pattern, radios. Right? And then any special. You can get all that from, well, where can you get all that information from that's pertinent to that?
You can get that from your sectional man.
Exactly. You can pull it up from the sectional and see what you need. Redstone traffic now, 52057, 6 miles north, inbound for landing, runway 35, Redstone traffic. Now, do you want to do this landing or you want me just to?
You can go ahead. Sure.
Okay. Now, here's what I'm doing. Do we know Redstone? Yes.
Yes.
So, what am I processing right now? Okay, is anybody listening, right? Obviously, when we came in, there was nobody, right?
Yes.
Now, when you're going into Huntsville Exec, you should know patterns. There's a 36RP on the sectional. What does that indicate?
Right pattern.
Right pattern. That's something that as you're planning, because let me answer this. How many times have we written Huntsville Exec on our brief sheet? Whenever we're going out to the northeast. On our flight planning sheets.
Never.
You don't put KMDQ on our sheets? When we go to the northeast and you follow 1-800-WXP, what did you say we're going, our route of flight?
Direct.
To Kahua?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so that's a different habit that I've never done. So I always teach my guys Redstone, Huntsville Exec to Redstone, because ForeFlight and Garmin won't recognize, at least from my experience, won't recognize a round robin without having an airport in the middle.
Okay.
That to be said though, that's a whole nother mess. Can you knock out the before landing checklist?
Sure. Before landing checklist.
Actually descend in before landing.
Okay, descent power is desired.
Good.
Mixture, forward or idle.
Good.
Forward, fuel selector valve is on
Okay,
both.
on both.
Okay, before landing checklist. Backs upright.
Good.
Shoulder harness is secure.
Check.
Fuel selector valve is on both.
Confirm.
Mixture is full rich.
Confirm.
Taxi and landing lights are on.
There you are.
And autopilot is off.
It is. So, going through checklist helps maintain situation. Always fly the plane. Okay? Always fly it.
Okay.
If you get flustered, say, wait, call for a knock it off. Let me get level, let me get situated.
Okay.
Now, no matter what though, with the amount of experience you have, that should not be the case. You should be able to maintain situational awareness while doing other stuff. Because there's a lot of things going on here, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, you may want to fixate on a certain thing, but you still have to maintain situational. Every time I'm talking to you, I'm still looking at the altitude to see are we holding our altitude, because I'm also checking to make sure that there's nobody that we're about to run into.
Yes.
And I'm not just relying on these instrumentation, I'm doing that outside. My biggest cue, if we are climbing or descending, is if I can see the horizon line. If the horizon line, for example, if it's like this, we're climbing, what does that mean? We're slowing down.
Yes.
If it's something like that, we're descending,
We're speeding up.
we're speeding up. I'm using the horizon line because that's an easy thing that I can look out and see my orientation too. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Now, still, train 100, right? Because there's our pattern, right?
Yes.
The reason, do you know why you kept descending during that?
No.
Okay. Rest on traffic, sky 52057 is on right downwind, runway 35, full stop, rest on traffic. It's because you did not retrim. We trimmed up for what, 23, 24 for the slow flight stuff, right?
Okay.
We did not adjust our trim for 2100, which means the trim wheel at its current position is only meant for 23. If we were to decrease that RPM, it will start the descent. We need to add trim.
Okay.
Now, how do you know when to do that? Pitch, power, trim. Pitch for what you want, power setting to what you want, which in this case would be 21, and then trim. Do you see that?
Yes.
You okay if I make it spicy?
No, knock yourself out.
Okay. Rest on traffic, sky 52057 is right downwind, runway 35, be advised, we're going to be doing a short approach, full stop, rest on traffic. It's been a while since I've done one.
Okay.
But, have to maintain that situational awareness. And especially, you know, it's hard, yes, you can get flustered. Still have to fly it. It's not like a car where we can just pull over. We still gotta fly this thing somehow. Somehow we gotta fly this thing down, right? Okay? Yes, on the case, Mr. Fong. Bristol traffic, sky 52057, short approach, runway 35, full stop, red zone traffic. Pitch for 60, pitch for best light of 68, keep that nose coming around. And here's another thing, don't always just add flaps on your base. Why? You need to know, if you were to add flaps, can you make the touchdown point?
Okay.
Because I can be a meanie and pull and say, hey, your engine just failed and you will not have enough second notch flaps. Rest of task 52057, right base, runway 35, full stop, short approach, rest on traffic. And you see how even though I'm explaining stuff and processing it, I'm still focusing on what? Landing this plane. Okay, it's okay to go below because I'm a little bit fast. Redstone 500 to go. Redstone traffic, sky 52057, short approach, turning final, runway 35, full stop, redstone traffic. Okay. Gotta slow myself down, gotta slip it in a little bit more, keep that nose coming up. Come on, buddy, come on, come on. There we go, good, 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 flap still down.
What was your aiming point?
Mistimed it. Was the aiming point Marcos back deal?
The
At 1,000 foot those?
before the 1,000 footers.
Yeah, the ones
Okay.
before. And I did not touch them, which means I have to get up in the 172 and do it. You can taxi us back though.
Okay. I have
Rest on traffic,
controls.
car 52057 is back taxi runway 35 for Alpha, rest on traffic. You got controls.
I have controls.
I'll do the landing. You ain't doing it. I'm not doing the taxi. To be fair, it saves you a couple minutes on your car, so. And I need to practice that a little bit more. That up to the Jason standard. Even though I think that's the first one I've done in like 3 months.
Okay.
Isn't that good? Well, at least in the 172.